Hello and welcome to yet another TBR in this same shirt. Are you sick of TBRs on my channel yet? I hope not, because this is another one, but it will be the last one for a while, so take heart, dear friends. In this one I'm talking about the books that I would like to read in the month of July. Can we believe that it's July already? No, we can't. Do I say this every month? Yes, I do. Let's just get into it. So the first sort of pile of books that I want to mention are the books that, as of right in this moment when I'm filming, which is the 30th of June, I haven't finished reading them yet. And the majority of these I probably won't finish before this video goes up. The one exception to that is Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett, which I'm currently reading. It's not very long. I will probably finish it today. So, should it be in this video? Possibly not, but I'm including it anyway because I'm currently reading it at the time I'm filming and anything could happen. So the other books that I'm currently reading are Cursed, which is an anthology full of creepy Grimm-style fairy tales, which is why I haven't finished it yet, because I needed a break from all the creepiness in this book. I haven't got that much left, probably just over 100 pages, but I just needed a little bit of downtime, and I will return to it and finish this one off once I can pull up my big girl pants, you know? Then we have Maid Sama, volumes 3 and 4 by Hiro Fujiwara. This is a super cute manga series about Mizaki, who is class president at school. She's super studious and she has this really good girl reputation, but she also has to have a part-time job to help support her family, and it just so happens that her part-time job is at a maid cafe. And one of the other super studious students from school, who happens to be a boy that is kind of cute, discovers this, and she's worried that her secret's going to get out, but there are also sparks flying. It's pretty adorable. Then we have King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This is book 3 in the Red Queen series by this author, which I've been dragging my feet on for years now. I don't know, I'm only sort of 60 pages into this, and I'm not loving it, if I'm honest, but I was given this book and the final book in the series as gifts for Christmas, not this year just gone, but last year, and or was it my birthday? No, it was my birthday last year. So I've had these books on my shelves waiting to be read for well over a year now. I need to just get to it. I didn't even tell you what it's about. Well, I can't tell you what this one is about, but the series is about this divided society. And society is divided by blood colour. So the lower classes that don't have magic have red blood, and the upper classes that do have magic have silver blood. But then someone with red blood has magic. So that's basically what it's about. And then we have The Lost Princess by Connie Glynn, which is, I've said before, this is technically young adult, but totally appropriate for middle grade readers. I am 84 pages into this. I started it, I don't even know when I started it. Probably the beginning of June, maybe even May. I don't know. Either way, this is about Lottie, who gets into the Rosewood School, which is the school of her dreams. It's very elite, very exclusive, and when she gets there, her roommate is a princess, and they kind of trade identities so that Lottie can live the princess dreams she's always dreamt, and the princess can live a more quiet and protected life. But of course, things go wrong. There's lots of mystery elements in here. I think I just wasn't in the mood for it when I picked it up. Absolutely nothing wrong with the story whatsoever. Ditto with this, really. So I need to just either put it down and start it again when I feel in the mood for it, or just carry it through. So those are all the books that I am currently reading and would ideally like to finish in July, because I'm a completionist and I don't like having loads of things on the go at once. much as that might shock you. And then next I'm just going to mention a few books that I would like to read, mostly because I already have the audiobooks waiting for me to read these with. So the first one is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I did mention in the June book club announcement that I would be reading this one this month. So again, if anybody wants to chat about this one with me while I read it, feel free to just drop me a line on Instagram. No problem whatsoever. I'll probably be reading this one fairly early on in the month because again, I have the audiobook and it's from the library, so I only have it for so long. Ditto with Slay by Brittany Morris, same situation. I'll be reading it soon because I only can keep the audiobook for so long. So The Hate You Give is contemporary about police brutality, and Slay is a science fiction told in a contemporary style about a video game for black people that then ends up getting criticised because it's for black people and because it's too violent. Like every video game in the world isn't too violent. Let's not. I'm sure it'll be excellent. And then the last book that I am going to mention is actually a self-pub book that I have very kindly been sent by the author in order to do a review, and that is Rebirth by Christopher Russell, which is the first book in the Divinity's Twilight series. And this is a lovely floppy paperback, so you all know how I feel about those. Love it. It's also got a soft matte touch finish, so even better. But I will be doing a review of this one at some point in the month of July, and I can't really tell you what it's about because, as always with epic fantasy, I just don't know how to describe what they're about. It's, you know, war and politics and magic and fantastical worlds and all that great stuff that I love. Hopefully I'll be able to give you a better idea of what it's about once I've actually read it. And a new addition to my TBR videos. I posted a few days ago, you may remember, my physical TBR, which is quite lengthy, and some of the books on there have been on there for quite a while. And it's not because I'm not interested in reading them, it's because I am a magpie and I like shiny new things. And so the longer something has been on my TBR, the less likely I am to pick it up, even if I'm super interested in reading it. So, to curtail that habit that appears to have formed, I have created myself a TBR jar. So I have written down the name of every single book on my physical TBR and put it on a little, I don't know if you can see, maybe, a little slip in this jar, and every month I'm going to pull just one book, keep the pressure low, just one book because I'm a mood reader, from this jar, and I must read it. No matter what it is, I must read it at any point in the month, but I have to read it. So I've mixed them up already. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's see what it is. Watch this now be one of the books that I've put on my TBR like in the last week. But anyway, oh, I've got two, so I'll go with the one that I was looking at. Literally a book that I put on my TBR a few days ago. A Song Below Water. Do you know what? That seems really unfair, so I'm going to pick the other one, which will probably also be a new book. Okay, this is better. What She Found in the Woods by Josephine Angelini. So, because I will probably read A Song Below Water this month anyway, so that seems grossly unfair. So I will be reading What She Found in the Woods by Josephine Angelini, which is an ARC that I got at Yalc last year, and which is a mystery novel, which is not something that I read very often, so that's actually a really, really, really good pick for this first one. And just by the way, while we're on this subject, there are some in here that are sequels where I haven't read the preceding book, so if I ever draw one of those, I will just read the first book or, you know, whatever book is next in the series that I haven't yet read. And also, because I'm not going to go through all of these every month and pull out the ones that I've read, if I pick out one that I have since read, I will just put it aside and draw again. I mean, that should be fairly clear, but I like to overcomplicate things. So that was kind of fun, and that's it. Those are some books that I would like to either read or finish, and one book that I have to read in the month of July. Just by way of reminder, Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett and Poison Study by Maria V. Schneider are the July book club books. So if you would like to join in the chats on Instagram for those books and you haven't already told me, feel free to let me know down in the comments section. Also feel free to let me know what you plan on reading this month. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks. Bye.